So it looks a little boneless, and I'm like, there's no reason why. Let me find my words first, child. Okay. At the bottom, minimum 2 weeks. Good morning. I am on my way to Pilates. It is almost 7 a.m., which is what time the class starts. That footage you guys saw from last night was the studio where I'm actually taking my Pilates class right now. They hosted a sound bath workshop, so I had signed up for that, and it took place at an auditorium in the area. So nice, so like I just felt so comfortable. I got emotional at one point and I didn't think I would. Like, it was absolutely what I needed and did not know I needed. So I'm just so glad I went. I actually was I was telling my husband when I got back, I need to figure out if this the woman that led it, if she does this like regularly, because I would love to sign up to do more of those. It was top tier. So yeah, I'm heading into Pilates now. I'm not gonna lie, I'm feeling very tired. I can't tell if this is my allergies working against me or what, because my eyes are so itchy, and have been, and I've been kind of sneezing off and on. And my throat's been scratchy. So all of these are indications that I'm probably suffering with these allergies now that the weather is starting to break. It was like 81 yesterday. I know, crazy, right? And today it's supposed to be like high 70s. So, but it's still wet and ugly out here. But that's all right. We are on this side of heaven, and I am grateful. I hope you all are having a wonderful day, or had a wonderful day, depending on what time you're watching this. We're just gonna have a chill day today. I do have to do a little bit of work because I have some client meetings that I have to hold before we go on our week-long trip, which I can talk about more a little bit later. So today's really going to be, spring cleaning, getting organized. I am going to, after class, I am going to stop at the beauty supply store. I need some of this hair. Okay, I love my natural hair. Don't get me wrong, I do. It just sits here though. It just sits on top of my head, and I don't feel as great as I could feel. Let's just put it that way. Okay, my confidence is a little bit lacking. All right, she's a little dry. We need to get her hydrated. But I do think I'm going to put either braids or twists in. Twists are just easier for me to install, but braids last longer. So it's kind of like, I think it's going to take me a long time to do it anyway, no matter what I do. It's just, which one do I want to do? I was talking to my baby sis the other day, if you're watching, hey girl, about it, because her and I always chat about like our natural hair, and I feel like she's just like the queen at like all things natural hair, to be honest. Like she's the one that kind of kept it up after, like, I won't say I never gave up on my natural hair. I just think I have a tendency to default to what's easy, where she will go in and do like the most difficult styles or the most time consuming protective styles, just so that she can, you know, have a low maintenance hairstyle for an extended amount of time. I don't like taking all that time to do my hair. I don't, never have. And as I was talking to her the other day, she's just like, girl, just do it. Just take the time to do your hair, and then it'll be done, and you won't have to do it for another however many weeks. It's like you're cutting corners, and that's why you have to keep doing your hair. And I get it, but come on. All right, we are here. I will check in with you guys after class. All right, we are obviously back in the car. Class was really good. I have been out of commission for a minute, like even as far as let me find my words first, child. Okay, I haven't been like working out for a few weeks. The family had gotten sick like all at once, like, and I say all at once because it was like I got sick and it was bad. Like I was sick for like a full week, like 7 straight days. And then after I got sick, or like the last few days of my being sick, the girls got sick, and they had to be pulled out of daycare. See, so many things I gotta catch y'all up on. I have been MIA, so please excuse me as I try to catch you guys up. God literally is so intentional with every little thing. I can't even express to you how grateful I am and have been. But I'll be here all day if y'all let me. All right, I've been jabbering. I'm gonna head to the beauty supply store now. Yeah, I'm gonna head to the beauty supply store so that I can grab the hair that I'm thinking about doing for. Actually, no. See, the problem I have is I want to go to the beauty supply store and get the hair that I'm thinking about getting, but I fear it's not in the closest proximity to where I am now. Not that that matters, because I'm gonna have to go anyway. The problem is I don't want to go without a vision, and I've done this before. Oh, they don't even open till 10, so I guess we're going home. Okay, because it's only 8. All right, well, there's that. But yeah, I don't really have a vision for my hair. I do, but I don't. Like, I know I want a protective style, whatever that means. But I want it in braids or I want it in twists. I just don't know what method I want to use. For my natural hair girlies, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I don't know if I want to do knotless. I don't know if I want to do it with a knot. I don't know if I want to do just straight braids or straight twists, or do I want to do a boho thing? Do I want to crochet? I don't know. I don't know what I want to do. I just know whatever I'm going to do, I'm not going to sit here and spend hours doing it only for it to last a week. So whatever we do, it needs to last me at least at the bottom, minimum 2 weeks. I'm shooting for 3 weeks, 21 days. That would be the ultimate goal, but 2 weeks. I need a break from doing my hair. All right, let me head home. Maybe I can get some breakfast and do all the things, and then we'll get started with this day, y'all. All right, so I'm starting to look like what I've been through. So we definitely need to make this trip to the beauty supply store. I sat on the couch for a little bit while I was eating breakfast, like scrolling through TikTok and YouTube, trying to figure out what style I was going to go for and how I was going to do this. The issue I have right now is that the hair in the back of my head, like towards the nape, is where my hair is the shortest. So the rest of my head, I have no issues with moving forward in this way, but it's the back of my head where I'd be struggling. Because the thing is, I can do all the parting and all the things back here. It's just this hair is so short. Trying to grip it to do what I want to do is part of the struggle. So I'm gonna buy, I think, if they have it, Lord Jesus, which is why I'm going to Sam's Beauty Warehouse, because they have everything. It's like what used to be the Target we would go to, but we don't anymore. It's like the Target of beauty supply. You know, it's just, it is. Anytime I've gone anywhere else, I feel like I always, y'all don't have what I need. Y'all don't have what I need. I know I'm gonna get what I need at Sam's. I just need them to be in stock, okay? But I'm gonna try the Miracle Knots that I've been seeing going around, and maybe that'll help with the issue I'm having back here. I have no idea what I'm doing. No idea. I mean, I do. I know how to do twists. That's my forte. But this hair, and I'm trying to get human hair at that. Oh God, I don't even know how much that's gonna cost me. I just need something else, something new, something confidence building, because we are struggling over here. Okay, let's go. Hey girl, hey. I don't know where we left off yesterday. It is now the next day. I am in the car on my way to, guess where? The beauty supply store. I do have to make a stop at the dry cleaners to drop some things off first. But after that, we need to go back to the beauty supply store. So, did I walk out of the house looking crazy like this? Yes. Yes, I did. Not so much embarrassed. I did not even realize these clips were in my head. Oh my God. We're just gonna leave it like that. It's just gonna have to work. So, I was trying to push through with the 2 packs of hair, right? It was like the 2 times pack. So there were 2 packs of hair. With just that to get through this. I don't know who lied and said you could do this with 1 pack of hair. I don't know who you are, but you're crazy. So it looks a little boneless, and I'm like maybe 1/5 of a pack shy of being done, so I'm gonna need another pack. So I was debating on whether or not to just get the single pack of hair or to get another like 2 times pack of hair, like the 2 pack. And then I realized I love where this hairstyle is going. I'm excited about finishing it. I think it's gonna look really dope, and I think it's gonna last me a while. Fingers crossed. I also know it's gonna need some shaping, if you will. Why is it so hot in here? So the hair I got was 18 inches, and it's the 2-pack. So far, everything that I put in my head outside of a section that I have like literally right, like the width of this on the crown of my head, is the only thing that's really left besides these 2 in the front. And I do that intentionally so that like moments like this when I have to go out of the house, I can put it in a bun and you not even know what part's not finished. But it's giving boneless. It's giving boneless even if I have that section done. And mainly because you're going to be able to see my parts. And I have no issue with you seeing my parts. However, the look I was going for was less emphasizing of the braids and twist part of it and more emphasizing the loose hair. So, I think we're just going to get another 2-pack of hair. And I think I'm going to get it in the 14-inch so that I can kind of create the layers. I'm going to have to cut some layers into this, absolutely. But at least if I get the 14-inch, some of the work will be done for me, if that makes sense. And I won't have to pay for hair that I'm going to end up cutting anyway. So we're just going to get a 14-inch. I have to drop off the dry cleaning, and then we're going to head back home. Moment of transparency. I love what I do. I love what I do. I love my career. But I'm having that moment like right before I go on vacation or take a break or whatever, which I don't do often, and that's probably the reason why I'm so burnt out, is because I don't take vacations, breaks, whatever, often, if at all. Like, it's like forced upon me. But this one, I took this week coming up off. So right now I'm still working. I'm so overwhelmed, and it's so crazy that this would happen right before I go on vacation, because the way my brain is set up, I'm not going to be able to relax unless everything I need to address before I leave is addressed, and I just don't see that happening. It's Thursday. It's Thursday and office hours are over. Which means I'm either working really late tonight, really late tomorrow night, and into the weekend, knowing that I have I still have to do my hair. I still have to pack for this trip. There's so many other things about the itinerary that need to be planned. I want to remember my gratitude and why I am grateful. This is the life I was given, and it is a gift. Everything I'm complaining about is a literal gift. It's a gift to complain about these things. It's just right now it feels like overwhelm. So I'm going to take care of these things. And here's another thing. It's like I have things that have been on my to-do list for a long time. Like this dry cleaning has been on my to-do list for the longest. And I'm already leaving out the house to do one thing. I'm going to knock this out, right? But this is stressing me out because I don't even want to have to make that stop. But it's going to be off my list now. But I'm like, I don't consider it significant enough. I don't know where my head be at. I don't know where my head be at. I need a treat. I had a matcha from Starbucks earlier. Would it be a bit much to get another one? Too much to get a second one? We're going to think about that. Y'all, first of all, not my case broke. I mean, it's not broke. It can still close. But this little piece of plastic on the inside broke out of it. So it's kind of loose, and I just threw it. That's probably why it broke. Can you tell I'm tired? I did not go to bed until 12 o'clock last night doing my hair. And then I was finally like, you know what? This is the quickest hairstyle I've ever done. Like, if I would have had all the hair, I would have been done with my hair by now. What? It usually takes me days, plural, to do my hair. I started this late yesterday, and was doing it early this morning. Again, would have been done if I had all my hair. This might be we might have to come back and do a repeat on this. Y'all, why is it going to take me 40 minutes? 40 minutes to get to this beauty supply store. Every time I have to go to this beauty supply store, every time, I be tired. Like, it's such a trip. It's a whole trip. Because that's 40 minutes there, and I got to come back, and that's another 40 minutes. That's over an hour of me just driving, not including the time I got to be in there getting what I need to get. Oh, I know. Tierra, you could just order it online. I know. I need it right now. Okay? I need it right now, today. And even in that, I'm skeptical. See, here I can touch the hair. I can see. Is this the texture I want? Is this the material? Like, is this the quality that I'm looking for? I can't do that when I shop online. Now, if you have some recommendations, drop them in the comments. I would love to know. Is this the exit I'm supposed to take? I cannot tell, child. These directions are terrible. So I went to Pilates the other day, y'all saw, and I think that's the only thing I've been moderately consistent with, but that's once a week. That's not enough for me. I need to be doing something else, and I'm still trying to figure out what that is. I'm debating downloading the Ladder app again. I have Apple Fitness Plus because it's part of my Apple One subscription, which I need to look into because I feel like I don't need all the things that it's offering, you know. But I feel like every time I go back to look at it, I'm always finessed because it's like, oh, well, if you get rid of this, you're actually paying more because I need the Apple Music subscription to keep my music on my phone. Crazy. You need the Apple TV subscription to be able to watch your shows because we do watch shows on Apple TV Plus. It's just like, I don't have a problem with Apple Fitness Plus. I've done some of their workouts. They're fun. But it's not what I'm looking for. And I think it's more the experience on the app. Like, I don't know. I just really liked the experience on the Ladder app. Like, I liked how, I like the platform. I like the ability to switch movements out depending on what equipment you have or depending on your ability. You know, 'cause sometimes my knees don't do that maybe today. So could we do something that still works that muscle group without sacrificing my comfort, so to speak? But yeah, I like the app. I just don't like that I have to pay $30 a month for it.
I let it go for about $40. $40?
You know? I don't know. Give me your recommendations. It's just hard for me to be consistent unless I have some type of programming that's already set up. When I have to play the guessing game about, okay, what am I doing right now? Like, what workouts am I gonna do for the objective that I'm going for with my fitness specifically? Like, I needed to work for that, and when I can't figure out what that looks like and be consistent with that, I'm not gonna be. And I'll make excuses every day, up and down. You know, it's like, I missed the workout today. Okay, what workout did I actually miss because I didn't plan one? You know, so I need to get back on it. I really do. The Runner app, she was a good one, and now that the weather's starting to break, kind of considering that too. I would like to get back into running, especially for my joints. I can tell that I'm starting to enter this season of, you know, sitting down for too long and everything's starting to feel a little creaky, you know? So I don't know. I kind of want to do a mixture of things. I want to get back into my Ashtanga. Y'all, those were the days. I've been reminiscing about just a lot of the things I used to do. Like, do you hear me? There were so many things I would do. Like, I was active. It's just so crazy how time will just flip everything around. Like, and I'm not saying that in a bad way at all, but it's just like, looking back, I'm like shook. I'm like, wow, I really was doing that. Like, I really was, you know? I need to get back to it. I need to get back to it. This season of God just like showing me his covering, his protection, his provision. I'm learning. I need to get back to it. There's no reason why I should let the enemy win after God showed me that he got me. Why am I going to go back into depression and feeling sorry for myself when he showed me that he got me? Let me stop. Let me go ahead and focus on this drive. I think I'm going to listen to Red Rising. I have the audiobook for that. I'm on part 2 of the graphic audio, a movie in your mind. I love it. I love it. It's a little gory. I'm not going to hold you. It's a little gory. And I don't mind the gore. It's just like, how do I explain it? My husband is watching Invincible. If you're not familiar, maybe like you do a quick YouTube search. Just like do a YouTube search for Invincible. It's like a superhero cartoon. And since he's been watching that, every time I go back to my book and listen to some of the scenes that are taking place in this book, that's what I see. And if you know, you know. Invincible is gory. It's a cartoon and it's gory. And that's what I see in my mind when I'm listening to some of these scenes in Red Rising, y'all. It's a good book. Let me tell you something. We're going to have a whole conversation about everything that's happening in this book and the you hear me? This book, I've already had to start highlighting. Like, I'm not going to get into it in the car right now, but just know I need to go to the bookstore and get the rest of this series. I also need to go to the bookstore. I don't know if y'all remember, I did one of my book reviews on, I was looking for around the fall, because y'all know I love a good cozy read in the fall. I was looking for like a cozy fantasy type of book. You know, nothing that I had to be super invested in. It wasn't too like extra with the world building, but still had those elements and, you know, had something that was keeping me engaged. Like, I need a little bit of drama. You know, I also need a little bit of banter. Like, you know, give me all of the things, right? And we found that with Sarah Beth Durst's book, The Spell Shop. Y'all, she has since written 2 other books in that series, and I think she may be working on a 4th that's coming out soon. And then I was on Insta, okay, and she posted about all these other books that she had already written years before. I don't know where I've been, probably sleeping under a rock, but I have a lot of reading to do. Okay? And I'm excited, especially because we're going to be going on this trip to Gatlinburg in a few days. I think I want to spend most of the time there kind of chill. Like, I don't want to do too much. You know what I mean? Like, I get in the habit of over planning and putting so much on an itinerary and then burning myself out on my own vacation. I want more of the time that I'm planning to spend to be time that I'm planning to do nothing. Like, and genuinely rest in that. I think I'm getting very uncomfortable with the moments where I don't have anything to do, because I know I do have things I could be doing. I think the issue I'm having is like sitting still when I know I still have things I could be doing, because it's okay to not always be working on the to-do list, because the to-do list is never going to disappear. It's never going to disappear. There's always going to be something that you need to do. which is why you continue to wake up in the morning and breathe and have a new day and have a new life, because there's always something you can do, right? If you did not catch the last vlog, just know we are in a season of gratitude over here, okay? I'm so grateful for God just showing up in so many mighty ways. And if you didn't catch the last vlog, go ahead and catch it and you'll understand. I want to go into the full thing now, but I'm going to be documenting our lives, even if it's not for, you know, this platform. I want to keep home videos, much like my family used to do when we were younger. And I think we've kind of like fell off on that because we're so invested in what everybody else is doing with their life that we're not documenting what's going on in our own, so we can look back and have evidence, right, of how great of a life we lived, especially in those moments when you start feeling like things aren't going your way, right? You should have a reminder for your future self. But yeah, I don't want to... Am I supposed to get off right there? No. Okay. What was I saying? Oh yeah, but I don't want to sit in the feeling that I always have to be doing something just because there's something to do. You know, I don't like that I've kind of fallen into that mindset lately, and that's the whole autopilot that I've been talking about. Being like, this is the mindset shift that I need for not just this year, my life. Like, I'm telling you, I'm so tired of always feeling like I gotta do more. I don't like that feeling. I don't. Am I gonna have enough gas? Okay, I'm good. But yeah, that's just kind of where my mind has been at. Even as far as like me showing up here, even, right? Like, I think a part of the reason why my last video I had posted before I started getting back consistent, I think that was like late January, was because I kept feeling like it had to be perfect. Like, I feel like it always had to be perfect. Like, if I was gonna post, there needed to be a theme. My thumbnail needs to be pristine and eye-catching. I don't want to be on here talking and jabbering too long because people are gonna get bored and click off. Like, I had so much focus on the perfection of it, and I feel like that was kind of overall what was happening. Like, that would happen, right? And then over time, I would start feeling defeated by my own thoughts, and I would just stop. Like, or I take a break, or I stop posting as often, and then I'd get my fire back after seeing or doing nothing for however long, and then I'm right back to, it's like this cycle I cannot stand, y'all. I hate when I identify certain cycles that are toxic in my life. It's so frustrating. It's so frustrating because it's like, girl, how did you let yourself fall into this? You're smarter than that. You're wiser than that. Come on now. Like, I'd be disappointed in myself, child. Okay, I don't know what's going on with this traffic. I still have another 21 minutes to go. That's how long you know I've been talking to y'all. Okay, let me get off here.
Recording.
I was recording
Cut.
myself and you just came in.
Cut that part out.
Just share that information.
Don't put that on.
Yeah,
Don't put this on YouTube. Hold on. Let me delete it myself.
No, you're not, Jared. Leave it.
Delete that video.